surrounding a deadly shooting in the halls of a Seattle high school. One student is dead and the suspected shooter is in jail. KOMO's Theron Zahn is live at Ingraham High School with the latest on this investigation. Theron?
Good morning. You can see behind me the doors of the high school here. There will be no school today or tomorrow as the investigation continues to what led up to one person opening fire on a student here. We don't know if the shooter was another student or how they knew the victim. It happened just before 10 Wednesday morning. A student was shot inside the school. Paramedics rushed here to the scene, tried to save that student, but they died at the hospital. The person who opened fire took off from the school, according to police, but was arrested later after getting off of a bus. A vigil was held overnight with students and leaders from local churches praying for some comfort for everyone involved.
We're all here in support, and this is awful, and we're all here, and nobody has to go through anything alone.
Well, this, as so many questions are still left unanswered this morning. Who was the student killed? Who was the shooter? And what does the shooting say about school security? I'm sure we'll hear more from the district as the day goes on about all of those issues. And hopefully the police will have some more details for us. None of those details been released yet. All classes, again, have been canceled today and tomorrow here at Ingraham High School as that investigation continues with so many more questions left to be answered.
Preston, parents and students want to know how this could happen. Now, school officials say the victim was intentionally targeted, but police caution there is still a lot of investigative work to be done.
We had prayers, we had some singing, we lit candles in memory, and then we just held the space.
Within the walls of this North Seattle church, people came to grieve and seek answers after deadly violence shattered a high school community.
I have a lot of emotions, but very sad and a bit mad that this still has to happen.
The shooting took place inside a hallway at Ingraham High School. The superintendent says it was targeted, but it's unclear how the gunman knew the student who was killed.
I was down the hall, kind of in the next wing. I could still hear gunshots. That's when the lockdown came on through the intercom and announced that we were locking down, and that's when my heart dropped.
Police arrived and secured the scene while firefighters started CPR, but the student died at the hospital. An hour later, officers tracked down the gunman getting off a bus and took him into custody. Once the lockdown was lifted, parents who'd rushed to the campus were finally able to embrace their children.
We're trying to figure that out, what's going on.
For many, the night ended in prayer as a vigil tried to soothe the sting of loss as they shared a collective grief.
The message is really that we can do better and we can put an end to violence in our schools.
Hi, everyone. I'm Preston Phillips from KOMO News. Thanks for checking out the KOMO YouTube channel. You can see more of our videos right here by clicking on the video links for more news from the Seattle area and Western Washington. Oh, and don't forget to click the subscribe button below so you don't miss our YouTube updates.